Hi Earthlings. Okay, let us move on. So I'm studying Prometheus, but interestingly, so mixed up with ZEUS. And as you know, ZEUS is at our south node of fate during this eclipse season. He's still tracking. So the south node, of course, is fate is unavoidable. So it's our fate. It's going to cross our path. Now, during this eclipse season, I've said in one of my past recordings that this 18-month cycle, Libra liberation and Aries, is about death. I know it's a hard subject for a lot of people, but let us move on. I'm trying to discover the sevenfold mirror, so I'll see how I go. Hopefully that comes. Meanwhile, I found a lot about ZEUS. So, ZEUS filled our reasonable mind with worries. In looking, they saw not. In listening, they did not hear. Confused, their life passed like shapes and dreams. Numbers and sciences I invented for them, how to set down words in writing. Knowledge I provided. Now, that was written in a play by this man, ZEUS, AESCHYLUS. He was born in 525 BC, before Christ, and fought in the Greek battles against Persia from 490 BC to 479 BC. And he saw his brother killed in an act of bravery. But before that, he was a poet and a playwright. And after, they called him the father of Greek tragedy. The word trageodia, TRAGOIDIA, literally means goat song. This form of drama received its name from the sacrifice of a goat when songs were sung. Now, myths were given life in dramas which bear the double reflection of a spinning mirror, at once showing mankind the way of the gods and reflecting back upon mankind his unfolding nature. So what's actually happened here is the Garden of Eden story is when ZEUS created the psychopaths, Eve becoming the female from the male, and then the three sons, of course, being the murderers. First of all, Abel, who slaughtered the sheep, then Cain, who murdered Abel, and then later we find the story of Seth in Egypt mythology. So, okay, ZEUS says, knowledge I rule, and men shall learn wisdom by affliction. 'Tis only those puppeted by ZEUS who speak in dark riddles, curses, and slay by crafty lies. Okay. Yeah, well, slay by crafty lies, that's Seth right there. Now, going back to Cain just briefly. Cain was sent out of the garden after he murdered his brother. Now this is Cain speaking. But I want to see your face, and I will be a fugitive and a vagabond out there, because anyone finding out about me might slay me. The god said, let's just say ZEUS, therefore whoever slays you, Cain, vengeance will be taken out upon him sevenfold. And the god set a mark on Cain, lest anyone finding him might kill him. So Cain was given a mark of protection. So what we're saying here, everyone says, oh, the mark of Cain, the mark of the beast, all this sort of stuff. Nobody's paying attention. And the mark that Cain was given was a mark of protection. So if anyone let's say Seth, because he's the only one left so far that we know, was to set out and murder Cain, then vengeance, sevenfold vengeance would be taken out upon him. No, nobody else is a murderer, okay, guys? We were fruitarians and vegetarians back in the day. We ate grains and barleys and fruit, of course. So fruit and vegetables, grains and barleys. We had breads and beers, and we weren't meat eaters, so we didn't eat meat. This came along later. Now, why did it come along later? Well, what happened was the psychopath bloodline kept on mixing with us, the earthling bloodline. So I'm going to call the psychopathic bloodline the Homo sapiens, and the rest of earthlings. Now, the Homo sapiens kept on mixing and breeding and having babies with earthlings, and we're in this part of the Kali Yuga now where all of us would have the Homo sapien blood in us as well as our earthling blood. We've got two things going on right now because we've come down through the genetics. There's so much intermingling that's going on, not only because of just the places that we were put into, the great migrations, because the destroyer gods, they keep on pushing us. We live here, we're happy here, nothing's going wrong here. So disease will come, some great calamity, maybe massive flooding, a lot of death, blah blah blah. Everything's gone, the food's gone, all this sort of stuff, and we have to migrate. And of course, we had a small ice age, 500 AD, needs to be looked at, and that froze a great portion of the earth. So of course, no food, and it was caused from a massive volcanic explosion, which meant that our air was bad to breathe as well. The records are still in the trees, so luckily we can still find in the ancient trees the time period of the worst famine the world has ever known. And of course that pushed people to migrate, and a lot of people migrated, and then all these troubles stirred up. And sadly, in the time of that strife was when the Islamic religion came into power. And the reason why it started up was because it was taking everybody's food and stuff, because their religion, they called it they invented a religion. They came, they smashed up everybody else's religion and stole all their stuff, and they said, you better join our religion or die. So that's pretty much Islam in a nutshell of its origins, and yes, you can look it up. Okay, so after that, all I'm saying is that this world has been created to kill each other via ZEUS. Just only the people, but this world, okay, we're in a matrix. The world is not our earthling realm. The earthling realm is all around us. It's the grass and the earth and everything that's alive, but the matrix has been placed upon it. The things that are man-made and built. In the past, they were beautiful architectural structures and buildings, but in this now, we're boxed, basically in boxes, and that's why you guys are in a box, because everybody's in boxes in this day and age, and we're going to get ourselves out of this box. We are not going to be boxed in for much longer. We are going to be free. Now, we're going to do it using astrology, because the powers of the cosmos, we can tune into the cosmos, and you don't worship them, but you can tune into them, and you can infuse yourself with that energy. Please don't choose ZEUS, because that's no good, okay? We need to choose someone who loves us, not somebody who wants to destroy us. Prometheus loves us, and as much as I can. I'm going to try and find out as much as I can. It's going to be difficult. I might have to do it through another way, which is probably meditation and dreams. That's how I find the most impacting information, if it's mine to have. Now, that is my talk for today. We're getting close to Christmas, everyone. I hope, I don't know, I'm not sure the date, but it's close, okay? It's like 10, 15 days away, so prepare to enjoy yourself. Make it worth it. Bring that joy and to yourself and to others. Okay, much love. Bye.